How's the trip down?
It's pretty good.
Good. Good.
Long drive.
Well, thanks for making the trip. Appreciate it. I know you shared with me on the phone that this is your first time checking out the Mazda, so welcome for that.
Yeah.
I know you did a lot of research online. You were telling me that technology really mattered to you. So I'd like to just kind of give you a quick once-over on the car. We'll show you some of the stuff that the Mazda's got. You told me you compared with Toyotas, which you've had in the past.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll kind of show you some of the differences there. A lot of similarities, but a lot of things I think the Mazda's got that you might have found in your Toyota that they don't have just yet.
All right.
Starting off with the front of the car here, you can tell by the design. The 2014 has been redesigned. It's using Kodo Soul of Motion. The idea is it's just a stance, even sitting still. It looks like it's moving. It's almost just like a cheetah, kind of ready to pounce. You can see the 5-point grille is pretty distinct. That's a Mazda design that's incorporated with a lot of the other models within the line. The LED headlights are daytime running lights, which you've probably seen in some of the higher end models. The Lexuses and the BMWs are part of this package. And you can see the light throw kind of goes right into the sidewall of the car. So again, with that design, the shoulder kind of hump dives right down into the door, gives it a real smooth line all the way through. Pretty, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, what are these lights down here?
These are the LEDs are the daytime running lights, and then we've got HID by xenon headlights.
Okay.
And they're adaptive, so there's a couple of things with fog lights down below.
Oh, okay, that's fog lights. Nice.
With these by xenon, they're adaptive headlights, so when you're driving at night, when you go into a curve, if you're turning to the right, it actually can pivot the lens up to about 15 degrees in the direction of your corner. When you go back the other direction to the left, it pivots the left lens to the left 15 degrees. So what it's doing is lighting up the road ahead of you, giving you a lot better visibility and a lot safer when you're doing those trips.
Do that with hills?
It does. It's adjusted to too as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So, technology, you were asking about. A couple of things too, with and we'll get into the real techie stuff, but I just want to give you the back. If you notice I didn't unlock the car, I've actually got the key in my pocket.
Okay.
It uses an advanced key system that sensed that I'm within about 3 feet of the car.
Okay.
And it'll let you lock and unlock the car right there. Pretty good storage space, privacy screen is standard there, and it is a 60-40 split in that back.
Okay.
Are you hauling things much, or is it mostly people?
Sometimes golf clubs.
Little golf clubs? Perfect. So you've got room, you can flip one of the seats down, still have one of your buddies there in the back, you'll have room for your clubs and your friends.
Yeah.
And both. And this is removable too, as well. Along with that technology, backup camera, standard in the unit. And you can lock and unlock it right there with a door request switch. Okay, let me show you on the inside here. Door request switch again. The car is locked. I've got the key here in my pocket. Just press a button, that allows you to get in the car using the proximity. Step on in and I'll kind of point a few things out to you there. Let's move that seat back a little bit. You're not short, are you?
No, I'm like 6'4".
Technology in here, a couple of the really neat features that you won't find in some of the other cars. One of them is going to be the active driving display. That flips up. That shows you your speedometer. It's designed to kind of float the speed right out there across the hood. Allows you to see the road and your speed at the same time without distracting looking down. So it keeps your eyes on the road, a lot safer when you're driving. Your 7-inch, it's a 6.8-inch screen. That's going to combine a lot of your technology. It's going to have your backup camera. It's also going to display your audio controls and your navigation. That can be controlled with a touch screen, can be controlled with the commander switch down below, and also a lot of it can be done here on the steering wheel.
Okay.
You were talking about the importance with the technology things. This has a package, it's called Smart City Brake Support. This car is reading the road in front of you at all times between 2 and 19 miles an hour. If it senses you're coming up on something fast, it'll actually pre-charge the brakes. And if the car senses you're coming up too fast and you're going to collide with something, it'll actually brake the car and stop you in the event of a collision.
Nice. I don't always pay attention when I'm driving.
Yeah. So, well, and the idea, you know, someone starts off at the red light, they start with the green, maybe you start, they slam on the brakes, and you don't have time to get from your gas to the brake. The car will actually compensate for that lack of your speed to be able to do it, and it'll do it for you. Nice. Saves you on a rear-end collision. Another really cool feature with technology is the lane departure warning. When you're on the highway, you can click that on and it'll actually read the lines in the road. If you start to swerve out of your lane, it'll put a little sound like rumble strips coming through the stereo system to warn you that you're getting off the lane. And that all can be adjusted to the sensitivity of how you like to operate. It can be turned off and on.
Where do I adjust that?
The turning it on is would be here,
Okay.
and then the rest of it would be with the settings with your commander switch. So you can go into the settings and get it all personalized to how you want it. You can do.
You use the touch screen for that.
You can.
Or you can use. Okay.
Yeah, down on the commander switch. And then you also mentioned to me on the phone that you were interested in the infotainment and the connectivity.
Yeah.
You can have up to 7 different phones
Oh, nice.
paired with the Bluetooth system, and you can use separate items at the same time. So if you had, say, maybe a phone that you had all your numbers on that you wanted to do your phone calls and things, you could still run a separate unit for your music. Maybe run Pandora or Stitcher, Aha, any of those can all be run through the system too. So great connectivity. All those commands can be done with voice commands, and also can be done with that commander switch down there.
Okay.
So
What's this button?
that's it's adaptive cruise control, and that's pretty unique too. That you're not going to see in many cars. You can actually set your speed with your cruise control, and it will actually read the road in front of you, and it'll sense if there's a car in front of you. It'll slow you down to keep you in pace with the cars. So if you're at 60 miles an hour, but the car in front of you is only doing 50, it'll actually pull your speed back for you a little bit and keep you at pace with that car in front of you. You can adjust the distance as well. So if it's heavier traffic, maybe put it a little closer, and keep up with pace there. So huge for safety.
Where does that display at?
That's going to display in your heads up over here.
Okay.
And the active driving display will display the rumble if you're going off the road. It'll display the lights to tell you that you're going out of your lane departure, as well. So
Very nice.
well, we're getting close to getting to drive. What I'd like to do is kind of give you an idea on the route that we'll take.
Okay.
I think we can go out and have some fun. You can kind of put some of this stuff to use and really get a hands-on with it. What I like to do is we'll go out here on Highway 101, and we'll run down. That'll give you a little bit of highway time. You can feel the response of getting on the highway. We can test the lane departure and also the adaptive cruise control.
Okay.
We'll come around, and when you get off the highway, there's a huge hill that we can stop on. And I didn't explain it to you yet, but there's hill launch assist. This will actually hold the car on the hill from a stop, keep you from rolling back. So we'll do the hill launch assist, and then as you come back off McKenzie there, real fun road. It's got a lot of curves and a little bit of bumps in it, and you get a feel for the handling and responsiveness there. And then we'll come on back through town on this side and test some of that stop and go.
All right, sounds good.
Sound fun?
Yeah.
Let's go have some fun.